Well, that's right. So Johnny and I are going to go watch Superman.
We're going to go
My
watch
first Superman movie.
This is incredible. I cannot believe you haven't seen Man of Steel.
No, I've only seen the one where everybody's together.
Justice League.
That's it.
Jesus.
That's the only.
How are we friends?
I'm sorry.
The fact that you said, where are they all together?
Yeah.
To one of the most well-known things that exists in this goddamn fucking universe.
Yeah. Look. I like Batman. Batman's cool. I've seen a lot of Batman.
Well,
I'm in a DC stuff.
Truly think Henry Cavill was a victim of the of writing and stuff like that. I love Man of Steel though. It's really dark. It's a lot a darker version of it. Like, yeah. I mean, I'll ruin it for you because it's 10 years old.
Yeah.
He kills the main villain at the end, and everybody went like,
shit.
"What the fuck?"
Really?
But the whole point is he either killed the villain or the villain was gonna murder like a family or something.
Oh, okay.
So he had him like in a lock, and then he snapped his neck.
Wow.
And everybody's like, he wouldn't do that. And I was, and then a whole nother group were like, yes, he would. He's done it in here and here and here. Anyway,
what in the world is that?
Oh, don't worry about it. This is our shot, baby.
Did you put it in that bottle or is it from that bottle?
It's from this bottle. Why?
What do you mean, why?
What do you mean?
Because I've never seen alcohol.
We're going to talk about this.
Is it Japanese?
It's Japanese.
It's got to be, right?
Korean.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it here in a minute.
Fun.
Here you go, baby.
Thank you, Johnny. Oh, God, you really filled that.
It's super low alcohol.
Okay.
But it's we'll talk about it in a minute. Anyway, so fuck you for not knowing Justice League. Cheers.
Cheers to Superman.
Superman. Episode of Music and Brews. I'm your host, Jonny Bryan, and I keep forgetting I need to say Johnny B. I'm going to go by Johnny B.
Johnny B.
Johnny B. But as always, I have my co-host, Brian M.
Brian, what?
Brian M.
Oh, no. B-Swo.
B-Swo.
B-Swo, let's go.
What?
That's my rap name.
B-Swo.
B-Swo.
Yeah.
No, actually, so that's like, so you know how like you have like your persona that's like public facing, and then you have like who you really are and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll talk to myself like, let's go B-Swo, like if I need to pump myself up, because I need to pump up my persona.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like in front of a mirror.
Yeah.
I guess. I always just say, let's go, Big Dick Johnny.
Big Dick Johnny. Oh man, already right off the bat.
The amount of fights that I've gotten into with exes because I'll talk to myself in the mirror in the morning, like just be like hype up.
Oh, okay.
And I don't say Big Dick Johnny. I say things like you are a good looking son of a bitch kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, why don't you say that to me? And I'm like, I do. It's just like not as much as you say to yourself. I'm like, sorry.
In order to love you, I have to love me more.
Exactly. And I love myself a lot, if you know what I mean.
No.
Anyway.
All right, Johnny, this is an episode.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah, an interesting. Look, we've done a lot of silly episodes lately.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I need to get in the mindset.
Oh, I was going to say, we're sillying out pretty hard right now.
I need to get in the mindset because I feel like I'm not. I slept into like 10:30 today. It was great.
You fucking bitch.
It was awesome. Look, I don't sleep at all during the week. During the week, I get like 5 hours of sleep.
That's you do have to wake up super early all the time.
And I always stay up late because I hate myself. And so,
as we all
during the week,
hence why we
Yeah.
Continue.
So during the weekend, I sleep like 12 hours, and it evens out throughout a week.
Sure, that's healthy. Yeah.
Anyways, good for the circadian rhythm to keep it. It's like working out. You got to change it up a bunch. Yeah. Keep it on its toes.
Yeah, it's It's affected to it's a shock. It's like it's like a cold bath, you know, or a nice bath.
Sometimes I tell Kayla to just like punch me in the face while I'm sleeping, so I wake up suddenly. And I really think that's good for the.
That would be a very funny skit of having people be like, and just telling people be like, "Hey, I'm really trying to condition myself. If you see me randomly, punch me."
No, that is a thing. Hold on. Shiner.
Fuck off, it's not a thing.
No, in a movie, he has a black eye. Is it
Oh, it's Ted.
No.
Yes, it's Ted. It's no, it's in the movie Ted. It's the dude that plays who's in a wheelchair in Family Guy. Who voices
Patrick
him?
Warburton?
Yeah. And he's in they're at the rental place where they work, and he's just like, I texted a guy at 2 a.m. to come fight me. I don't remember anything. That's the one.
That was actually a good impression.
Oh, thank you.
I kind of like that.
I'm trying. I can't do.
I know.
Nobody can actually do it.
That's a good. Yeah. That's actually. You don't hear that. Not improv. Impersonation. You don't hear that very much.
Because that one. Yeah, that one's almost impossible if you don't have the voice, like the deep voice.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, he kind of gives me like Keanu Reeves. Yeah. He's a little like a Keanu Reeves with a super deep voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Keanu Reeves, I saw a list of like the worst acting in movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the worst, but like the craziest. I think it was or whatever. The first one was Nick Cage. No, and I was like, legitimately, all 5 of these could be Nick Cage. It was like the top 5. The whole thing.
The top 5 is just all Nick Cage.
Yeah. But it was your standard people: Nick Cage, Keanu Reeves,
John Travolta,
and Gal Gadot. I think was one of them.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah, because there's a very Godot. No, that's her name.
Oh,
okay.
It's Gal Gadot.
I thought you were saying good dough. Good dough, man. This is some good dough.
What a fucking weird thing. You stared at me very confused, and I was like, I just said good. Anyway, continue. So, what about Keanu Reeves?
No, Gal
Gadot.
Because she I guess gets a lot of shit for being a bad actress.
She does.
Because there's that one she said, "No, don't do that." It's about that good. It's really weird. I mean, I want to blame the editors, maybe. I don't know.
At a certain point, you both have to blame the actor and actress and the director for not being like, that was bad, do it again.
Right.
A
good director could bring it out of you.
Yeah. Or at least call it out. Like, no.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Well, one of my favorites is the Darth Vader no. You remember he goes, no! When he
at the end of Slip.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. That one was pretty bad.
They fixed him, though.
I gotta say, saying no, like, no, like, to truly do that well is, I don't know, that's impossible.
No, it's not.
I
just rewatched last night. We were watching an anime, and there's Sabbath. I think it's like Zack. No, it's I'll think of his name in a minute. But the voice actor that plays the superhero in it, he has a big deep voice, and he just goes no and screams. You're just oh fuck.
Another Star Wars though. I think Luke Skywalker did a good no. When he finds out.
No.
When it's his dad. When he gets his hand cut off.
No.
But
that's different. That's not a yell. That's a no.
Yeah.
They can't be. Okay, we're really far beyond.
All right. You know what? People like this stuff.
I know.
Look. This is what I was trying to say before we got derailed. Is we've been doing a lot of goofy episodes lately.
Yeah.
Not goofy, but fun.
And this is.
Already, yeah. So I wanted, we had a comment, which I appreciated. Make sure you like and comment on our things because
else we will find you.
And we will kill you.
Well, no. We'll just go. Right in front. Right in the ear. The whole time.
Yeah.
They'll be sleeping in bed.
What the? Music and brews. And then back away into the corner. Disappear.
Into the dark.
So I wanted to do one. So we got the comment on the Nikki V episode, which the Nikki V episode was a lot of fun.
Such a good episode.
We had a great time. We joked around, but it was super informative. And the comment had, I think it was in Garage, like a lot of great info or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that was. And I've thought maybe we could do an episode like that where we really did kind of deep dive into an interesting topic like making it.
Yeah, so yeah, when you texted me this, with all that explanation, the whole point of the episode will be like, what does it look like when you make it? Like, there's different versions and visions of what is making it. Obviously, success has its own. There's obviously, like, Billie Eilish is successful, clearly. Because she's known by the world, but there's so many other versions of that.
Right.
So
I'm excited to deep dive into that because I think people are going to click on this because it'll say like how to make it, and people are like, oh, I want to make it, and then you click on it, and then we say, you can't, you suck.
And then I want to make it, and then we spent an hour talking about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, and to get back to the topic, you can't. So anyways, Nick Cage.
Let's talk. It's going to be good. But wait, what are we drinking, Brian?
Let's talk about what we're drinking. Johnny, tell us what we shot.
So first off, I just went basic. I wanted, my stomach hurts a little bit, so I just kind of wanted something simple, nothing crazy. It's just a White Claw.
Nice.
And I also have, I didn't realize that I did this, but I also have a seltz, just a...
Black cherry.
I did not mean to do that, but it was funny.
That's funny.
So, very basic, very simple, but I did bring something fun. Jinro, which is shows you, is a Korean rice-based, basically vodka.
Will you lift that and show this camera that? Because this is interesting.
Yeah,
it's a vodka.
You would say more like it's their version of vodka.
Okay.
Very low ABV. If you get the one that has no flavor, this is strawberry. But if you get the one that's no flavor, it's basically drinking water.
Really?
You don't even know there's alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Like you could literally just.
Does it say the ABV on there?
It should be 14%. Where is it?
So it's like wine.
Yeah.
Kind of.
13%.
13%. Okay, so it's like a wine level.
Super low. I mean, obviously, compared to any other spirit, it's, like 30, 40%.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, extremely delicious. Really nice, easy drinking. It's nice. I always enjoy this for like at the end of the night because like in the morning I want to work out and I want some alcohol at the end of the night. It's a nice little.
That's nice. Well, it's like it's like wine.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like at the end of the night you drink a wine as a little nightcap.
But because it's like an actual like rice based like spirit, not wine, which is berries and whatnot.
Doesn't give you a headache and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not as sugary. It's a little more healthy. But it has tons of flavors because it is literally like ground zero of flavor when you get the normal one, and then you can just build off of it.
And you can get that just at a liquor store?
Any liquor store.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Never heard of it. It was delicious. I liked it.
Yeah, super. Yeah.
All right, Johnny, I'm very pumped out.
Yeah.
About what I'm drinking.
So
did I already? I don't think I talked about this last episode, but maybe I did. But anyways, as you know, my drink back in the day was PBR, but they now have PBR Light.
Oh yeah, you have brought this on.
I have?
You have.
Oh,
I thought so. Maybe not. Pabst Light.
Pabst Light. That's right. Only 96 calories.
When you want to be trash, but extra, but lighter,
but
trash.
Healthy trash.
It's lighter trash.
So it's 4%, 3.5 carbs, 96 calories, and it's
it is what it is.
Light PBR. But I discovered a hack, y'all. So PBR isn't super good. Generally, it's known as like the cheap beer. I love PBR, for the record.
Oh yeah,
but this I discovered. So it was daytime, and I'd grab a beer. Usually you have a Corona or Modelo. Yep. It's a good daytime beer. And so I was, this is cheaper, so I got this. And I decided to add a lime. I was like, oh, what if I add a lime to it, like you would a Corona or Modelo, and it made it like 100 times better.
Oh, nice.
And you're like, ooh, this is a nice drinking beer.
Like this is a nice daytime beer,
like light beer. So add a little lime to it, and then
away you go.
Yeah, it's very
nice,
good.
Bro.
I enjoy it. That's what I'm drinking. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll give you a golf clap. Oh wait. No, that is smart. I mean, with any lager or anything of that sort, or a pilsner, like a lime does a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How about music and brews? Music and brews news.
What news is there? I looked. There was nothing of import to me. Muse has a new song out, which is amazing.
Oh, that's your band.
And dude, I don't know if you've heard it. They do a full what do you call it? Oh my god.
Breakdown?
Breakdown. A full breakdown.
Yes, I've heard this. I've heard the song. It's intense.
It's so extreme. I was like, damn.
Uh-huh.
They don't give a fuck. They're just going.
We should have them on the podcast.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. I'll just reach out to Matthew Bellamy. Don't worry.
Maybe. But yeah, I have heard that.
I can't remember the word breakdown, but I have his name on the top of my head.
You know what? I'm cleared now for not knowing Justice League because you couldn't remember breakdown.
No, you're fucking not.
And I live for breakdowns, Johnny. Both metal and EDM breakdowns.
So yeah, they got that new song out. There's a lot of new a lot of new music coming out that is absolutely awesome.
Music.
Nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, and then there is the whole Coldplay.
Oh, that's the biggest news.
That is the funniest.
I guess we got to talk about it.
We got to talk about it because it's so fucking funny.
I love that he called it out. Like either that's an affair or they're just really shy and like, that's fucking rough. And how I feel bad for the wife, honestly. It's like to see it, just people talk about it nonstop.
It's everywhere. Oh, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, we need a little bit of distraction from real life sometimes. And these kind of stories, you never know what's going to go viral, Like, it's so random. But I think we love as people to see an emotion so relatable or whatever. Like, their immediate like panic and he ducks.
Yeah, just hide. Yeah.
That's one of those things that is so human. Like, if you asked AI, what is this? It wouldn't know.
See,
you know what I mean? A human knows immediately. Oh, they're in an affair.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Had they done nothing and just stood there, it probably would never have come out.
Oh, 100%, right? Because no one would have put the video
would never
out.
Put it out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, no, that's really funny. Sometimes do nothing. In fact, that's how I live my life.
Do nothing.
Do
less.
Do less. That's why I'm single.
Anyways,
that's all I got.
That's a fun bit of news. I like that. I had no news.
All right, then we're good to go.
But that's good news.
All right, I actually really want to dive into this.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. No, this is the moment where I'm like, okay, let's get in here because I love this topic. All right, well, getting into it. Sorry, we had a little pause there. So I don't know if you noticed, but Brian's got a new beer. It's very flowery.
It is.
Anyway, very floral. I said flowery. Floral is the right word.
It's not the same.
What was I gonna say? All right, yeah. So starting off, how do you want to start this off, Brian? What is something that brought this upon you?
Man, it's just something I think about a lot because, everyone wants to make it. I was just thinking about when I first started doing music and stuff like that, and like I want to make it, and then I think about what that means. I guess to start off, Johnny, what did it mean to you? Maybe not now currently, because I think it changes. Would you agree?
Yes, but what does it mean to me? What
does making it mean to you?
See, all right, this is such a difficult thing because I also don't think we've made it.
Yeah.
So we are, but we also are in the midst of doing tons of things. We are working tirelessly, but we are also in the middle of hundreds of people doing their own activities their own passions in the music industry. So we're in the masses as we go and do. Something that I've always that from not from our own experience, but from what we've discussed during interviews and from other people that are what they would consider themselves successful. Is their own mindset on it. This sounds like a little cop out, but they are making money. They are enjoying themselves. They're free from having to do a like 3 jobs and do all this stuff, because obviously that also puts a huge pressure on your mind, mind, period. Just stress as a whole. So it just, and it also depends what your goal is.
Right. Well, okay. I'm going to say, I think when you're younger, I know when I was younger, to me, making it was being famous.
Yep.
I think that's what is a mindset of a lot of people. Like, I want to make it. I want to be. Back then, it was like, I want to be famous, like on TV. Now it's like, I want to be, or on the radio. Now it's like, maybe it's like, I want to be TikTok famous or whatever.
Very common, yep.
But you just want to be famous. I think that's one of the big things. And, as I've gotten older, I think about the stuff that I've done and the things that I've succeeded in. And I've done some really cool stuff. Now, with that said, my main source of income is not music, related. So to me now, I would say making it is to be able to live comfortably doing what you love.
Yeah.
That's what I think making
just
it is.
Just passion, being able to be passionate or do what you are passionate about.
Yeah. Because, so you think about like the band Wheatus, who did Teenage Dirtbag.
Yep.
Now, a lot of people hear that and they might say, and I used to say this, oh man, that sucks that they're a one-hit wonder. Like, man, they were huge and then all of a sudden they never had another hit.
Yeah.
And part of me was like, that sucks. Now I'm like, that's the fucking dream.
Get one big ass hit
because
and make money off of it constantly, and then and don't have to fucking tour.
Yeah, you don't all you have to do is whatever the hell you want. Like, you could record at home and just release stuff to your, because every band has some sort of fan base.
Yep.
And especially one-hit wonder bands, I think they have a hardcore fan base of not a lot of people.
Because that I agree with that. It's in particular because everybody knows the band because of that one hit, and then there's the hardcore fans that are like, oh, but have you gone to deep tracks?
Right? Yeah. They deep dive on all their albums, stuff like that, and that's cool. So now they just play little venues. They're not constantly. So one thing about making it that I think was a huge, what I thought about was like, and I think this would be enlightening to a lot of people, like, you want to be famous, but you look at someone like Taylor Swift, and she can't even go to dinner.
Nope.
She'd
almost have to rent like a private room or the entire
whole thing. She does that.
Restaurant.
She'll rent out a whole restaurant if she wants to go out to dinner. Like, is that making it? I don't know, man. It's like,
well, it's also different nowadays. Here's the thing. It is making it. Some people would kill and to be that famous and to make that much money, be that successful. But here's the thing: they're all like in this world nowadays. We are living like with the social media. It just looks different. Like it's gone are the days of the massive superstars.
Yeah.
Like I think like we've hit the last ones that we're gonna have for a long time.
Or if there are any, there's only gonna be a couple.
Yeah.
It's not
gonna be as common.
Yeah.
Like whereas in the 80s and 90s, it's all these fucking metalheads and rock stars.
And they all were touring stadiums, every one of them.
and the reason I bring that up is because one of my favorite bands of all time, they're doing a last tour, which is our last night.
Oh, okay.
We talked about this because we're gonna go see them when they come in.
Sure.
In September, I think.
Okay.
October. Anyway, but they make most of their monies, or they just do metal versions of a ton of pop songs.
Oh, right.
And they have their own albums, which are incredible, and their own songs, like they write and everything. But they're having so much success through just those releases and through like social media and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like they're like, I can just spend time with my family, and just do this and not do tours and whatnot.
Right.
So it's just interesting how that's changing, where it's like the success and making it does depend on the person, one, obviously, and two, it's just a view of life. What do you want from it? Where do you want to be? And can you be self-sufficient?
Yeah. I think what a lot of people need to do, and this is my advice portion of this conversation, is maybe change your mindset. I think because, man, I hate to say it, but if you're, I see this with old musicians a lot. Old musicians, they seem, I guess, angry.
Yeah.
That they didn't make it.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I think
grouchy. There's a word that I'm thinking. Continue, but I'll think of the word in a minute.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of a chip on their shoulder about the music industry and stuff like that. And I think that'll happen if you think the only way you're going to be happy is if you are touring in stadiums.
Yeah.
And selling out and like win Grammys and stuff like that. If that's the only way you're going to be happy, no matter what you do in music. Like, look, only a very small percentage of people will ever do that.
Tiny percentage.
And honestly, in all honesty, it's a lot of luck.
Yeah.
It really is. So,
we've talked about that in the past, too.
Exactly. That's an important thing you have to remember, is that these people got here because they work very hard.
Yeah.
But also because they were very lucky.
Yeah.
And they had some sort of circumstance. Like, again, I gotta feel bad. We should call this the Taylor Swift podcast. The amount of times we fucking bring her up.
Bring her up a lot. That's why I moved on. But
I know, I'm gonna do it again because she's a great example of like, yeah, she works hard, but also her dad helped buy a record label for her. So that she can.
It's true.
Be much, you know what I mean? Like, so are you gonna do that? Are you gonna buy a record label?
Well, not even just that. It is one of those things where the circumstance is like hard work. Like as you said, hard work, the right moment, the right circumstance, the right people.
Yeah.
If they come together, you're rocking and rolling. Yeah, but half the time you're on an uphill climb.
Yeah.
And all is that to say, that's not to be like to put people down.
No.
It's just to understand that sometimes you need to adjust your
expectations.
Oh yes. Yeah. Of what it is. When I started at music school, I went for performance. A guitar and I wanted to do the thing and did the thing. And this wasn't necessarily a change of expectation, but it also was just a whole switch in my mindset where I was like, oh, this would be amazing, but I don't like this.
Yeah.
Like being a rock star would be awesome, but I don't want to do that. I want to write. I just want to be behind the scenes, and it's okay. And dude, when I remember to this day, like that moment, I was sitting on the couch in this tiny little apartment, and I just went, I think I'm doing it. I'm doing the switch. I kind of I put back the I'm gonna be a rock star, and I was able to adjust, change my perspective, change it, and and I never looked back. It was amazing. It was a great thing to do, but I digress. Sorry, I went a little bit down the rabbit hole in a different direction, but
no, it's cool because I think, as you move up in the industry, you start realizing that it's a lot more than making music. Everyone got into this because we love making music.
Yep.
Right, we love music, we love performing or writing or whatever, right? But once you start getting to this next level of quote making it, I think you start to realize, oh, it's not about music. It's about like making money and stuff.
It's the lifestyle, if you will. Yeah.
Because then at some point you're like, oh, now you got to get a manager, and now you're not just you anymore. You are now an entity, and so that entity is a business, and that business needs shareholders, basically, the people, the label who invests in you, and now you got to worry about paying them back, and then you're like, oh, you need to do press, so you got to do press all the time. You're like, oh, you need to do this many posts a day. Like, we talk to artists here, and they tell us, like, we know how it is. Like, they have people setting up interviews for them and photo shoots, and they're barely making music.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you're in this to do music, to make music, just know.
If you're an artist, it is different if you're just a songwriter and or producer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you are very right.
I think that's why people like actually, this is an interesting segue maybe, because someone like, you look at like Kurt Cobain or Amy Winehouse, who truly were just musicians who loved music.
Yeah.
And they got famous. They, quote, made it. And they hated their lives.
I was going to say, why did you choose the two that are very dead?
That's why.
I know. I was trying to figure out where you were going. I was really confused. I was like, damn, he chose some really weird picks.
Yeah, because they didn't realize that, people only liked them for this image of who they were, not for them themselves. And they were like, oh, like... And then the label's telling you got to write a song about this, or you got to perform that, or like you have to have this image.
Do it this way. Yep.
Yeah. And then you're like, at some point, you're like, what am I even doing anymore? This isn't
what I want.
This isn't what I want.
But you already are in contracts, and you have to fulfill those things. You got to do all these things. So, like, at a certain point, do you think they is that they're successful, but did they make it, if you will?
Right. So that's why I think the concept of making it is something that everyone needs to kind of think about, because it's probably not what you think it is, because I truly think I do see, like, there's a cover band in town that they get to play all the cool events, because I think people are afraid to be in a cover band. I think there's a bit of a
stigma.
Stigma about it, where it's like, oh, so you're a has-been, and like, like you couldn't make it.
So you're
now
just
you're just in the cover band. But dude, these cover band people make way more money than even some signed artists do. I guarantee you that, because signed artists are in debt trying to pay back their labels and shit like that. But these cover bands, they're independent. They play all the big festivals and shows and weddings, and you wouldn't believe what a wedding pays.
Oh, weddings pay thousands and thousands
of dollars.
Well, it's so hard to... The reason why this is a very interesting topic... Yeah, at the end of the day, we could just be like, it's your perception if you made it. Or it's the money, blah, 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 blah. But as you mentioned with some of it, with like Amy Winehouse and whatnot, that like they made it, but it wasn't what they wanted. It's the realization is all of a sudden like, oh, I didn't make it. I'm successful.
Yeah.
But I didn't make it. I didn't do the life I wanted. I didn't want to do that. And that's the hardest part is realizing what you actually fucking want.
Right. Now I do think, with that said, I think some people do like maybe the fame. You think of like a non-songwriter artist, someone like, I look at Brett Kissel, who we interviewed on here.
Oh, amazing.
And he's just a performer. He loves to perform, and he loves to be out there.
See, but some people do, and that's the thing. You kind of have to set your own goals and expectations of what you want. So, for example, that sounds like hell to me. But other people love to be in the limelight and want to be out there, want to do all this stuff. They want to do the business of music, if you will, not just making music. Some people are much more creative, and other people are more performative. Right brain to left brain kind of situation.
Well, I think like Garth Brooks is a good example of a guy who he lives for being on the road. He lives for performing for people and getting that feedback from a crowd.
Oh, that sounds like hell.
That's what he loves.
That sounds so terrible. Oh my God.
I don't know, man. I like it. It is cool.
Do you like the tour life?
The tour life, it's...
Well, to be fair, it's a very different look when it's Garth Brooks versus you.
I know, right? Yeah. But man, just being... I will say, though, like, when I crowd, that's the hard part, right? It's really hard to play a tour when every show you go to is a few people in, like, a coffee shop or whatever. But when we would do fairs and we'd have a big crowd, there is nothing like that energy. Like,
that's fair.
You know, when I remember...
Oh, come on. You're not even going to be that.
What?
I said, that's fair.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I like it.
you just that's skated fair. By, bitch.
I didn't notice it. So, when we did so nowadays when we play in Nashville, right? I'll be honest, like, we do it for the money at these little places that we play at around town because... The crowd's never great. It's more just like you're playing music to people eating dinner.
Yeah, just the ambiance.
Whatever. Yeah. We're in the back. We're background music.
There you go.
I don't really enjoy that. But I will say we did a show in Owensboro for a country bar or whatever. Yeah. And people were dancing and singing and people were up at the stage. And it was just the energy. It's just like, oh, my God, if I could do this... absolutely. Yeah. I really like that. It's just you got to get past that little stage. You know what I mean?
I don't want to do any of it.
You don't like that?
I don't like it. I just want to sit behind my computer and write.
What about the podcast? So let's say.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Go ahead.
So let's switch it to the podcast. Like, what to you would be, making it in the podcast?
Just making, honestly, first, like getting, making more money with it and whatnot. But there is no goal. It's just, I would love an ever increasing fame of artists that we can interview. Because one thing I'll always say about the podcast is that we are really good at this. Like interviewing.
Yeah.
We know how to get to the brass tacks. We know how to kind of pull out some of the more, some would say, what's the word? Things that aren't known publicly as much. We were able to allow people to feel comfortable to do that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the more famous people, if you will, that we would be able to get on is what I would want.
Yeah.
Like it's there's no final goal, but that's where I want to head.
Yeah, that is interesting. Like the final goal concept, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. I think because with the idea of making it, you made it.
You're done.
That assumes that, like, yeah, it's like you did it. It's over. So let's say, and I got to think about that for these artists who, like, my goal is to like have the record of the year at the Grammys, and then they do it, and then what? And then what? Now are you going to retire now?
What's the next thing?
Yeah, what's the next thing? So I think making it is just being happy doing what you love.
See, right? What? I'm going to argue this a little bit.
Okay, good.
The reason why is because that's just such a normal life thing. Like, if you're happy, then you did it. You're doing the right thing.
Right.
But no, that's there's so I don't even know how to explain this. Okay, I have a thought. I have a spark of a thought.
A little seed.
I needed to grow real quick. But look at that. It honestly, here's the thing. It's not about happiness. I'm going to put that the fuck out there.
Interesting. Okay.
It's about satisfaction.
Okay.
If you can be satisfied with accomplishing something, that satisfaction will never go away.
Oh. So it's just about the next...
It just goes on to the next thing. And that's where I think that's... Again, this is so formative. I'm talking away my feelings here.
So maybe it's not about one single thing to achieve. Maybe it's like achieving one thing after another and just receiving the gratification.
Because the obvious answer is you made it when you can make money doing music and being happy.
Okay.
But honestly, I truly think that it moves farther and forward and goes beyond that to a real like human nature of wanting to just keep accomplishing.
Yeah.
I don't think there is ever going to be. You made it. You make money. Cool. All right. Now, what are you going to do? Do you want to make the best song that's ever been heard? Are you wanting to have 50,000 people at a stage? At the end of the day, made it doesn't exist, I think, in this industry.
There it is. Made it doesn't exist. I think you're right.
I told you I would get there. It took me. I rambled for a minute, but
That's
I got
good.
there. I really don't think in this industry in particular. I don't think there's a made it. Obviously, there is a made it. You're famous. You make money. That's just an obvious thing. But there's so many people that just make good living, just writing music in the back line, or doing doing promotion, or managers, or in this industry. So at the end of the day, whatever makes you happy, yes, is the most important. But I don't think there is a you made it, because the really driven people are always like the next thing. I haven't done enough. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more.
I guess.
Or do more.
I wanted to talk about this because I do worry about. I feel I'm getting to that age where I want to give advice to like 20-year-olds.
Yeah,
it's so funny. But you know what I mean? Because I see myself in people, and I'm like, man, like, don't be so hard on yourself. When you see Billie Eilish wrote a #1 record in her bedroom and you didn't, it's like, look, man, I know that's incredible that she did that, and I know you want to do that, but it's fucking impossible. She's the only one that did it, so like, you know what I mean? Like,
JR did it.
That's true. That's true. And actually, no,
you literally said the only one, and I'm like, I can probably think of many.
There's a few. Owl City, I think, did that. But anyways, what am I? Right after being like,
that was really
actually
funny.
You know what, never mind, you suck if you don't do it.
You know what, I'm not giving the advice to shit.
No, I just think that everything's different for everybody. I think that you put all this pressure on yourself to be where they're at that age.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I think that there's like a time and there's a stress about it, and it's like, hey, just enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the moment, enjoy. If you love music, then just enjoy making music.
Enjoy doing it. Yeah. This is, and it's so funny because this has been one of my favorite, like the podcast. One of the best things about the podcast, apart from us being able to hang out, like it gives us a fucking reason that we have to hang out. God, the people that we've met, the knowledge we've acquired.
Yeah.
You know how insurmountable that it's just insane, the amount of knowledge and wisdom that we've been able to get from people. We do have a little bit of authority to be able to say something, even though we haven't quote unquote make it, because we're not like making money off of this yet. But that's the thing. Again, this is why this is such a vast concept and a vast idea of you made it. For me, this is making it. Because we're learning so much from people constantly, and I just adore it.
So maybe don't think about you made it. Just think about making it.
I like that.
Just always be making it. Ooh, there's something there.
Oh yeah.
Always be making it.
And by making it, you mean love.
Yes, making love. Always be making love.
I just couldn't help myself.
I know, it's fine.
I really couldn't help myself. And that's what she said. Anyway, no, going back to it. No, it really, that is a good point. It's just, it's always it's continual making it.
Yeah. I think so. For the podcast, I'd like to talk about our goals. I know for me, I would, again, we got to have sponsors.
Yeah. But money's always there, or money's always part of our goals and our end all be all.
Yeah, because let me tell you, if we were doing this full time, there's a lot of stuff I want to do with it. Like I would like live shows or features, or like to have some of these artists to be able to put on a show of the people that we interview or whatever. Like, we do have a stage. You guys can't see it on the thing. We have a little stage set up over here.
Hopefully we have. Well, we do have like 4 interviews coming up. So
and I'd love to maybe throw that out there for any of them.
I'll send out the emails anyway.
And so, yeah. So I guess the money aspect just allows you to be able to do more of what your goals are.
Yeah.
Right? Because working full-time job and doing this, it's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough to do everything.
And we want to do music, and we want to do that. It makes it tough. Yeah.
But honestly, like, I think about some of the people we've interviewed, specifically like a couple of my favorite bands. We need to do one of your favorite bands, Johnny.
Okay.
Because we've had two of mine.
I know. I don't know how that happened. What the fuck?
Yeah, just by luck, I think. Again, the luck thing. But yeah, so, I think about that, but it is true, like you said, the opportunity to interview certain people would be very, very cool.
It would be awesome.
You know what I mean? That's what making it is for us. It's like making the opportunity to interview
and learn
more people,
learn from them. That's for us making it. Like the amount of shit that I've learned from failing and succeeding in a lot of things, is something that I can share with other people. But then also what I fucking learned from just people fucking talking to me is like,
I know.
Whoa,
we've had some mind blowing realizations from people.
Mm-hmm. We have, we've had some good ones.
I know.
Yep.
What's your favorite? Can you think of one?
I don't think I have one right off the bat.
Oh, my favorite, the one that really changed my life. This is very early on in the podcast.
Oh, is it Mark?
Mark.
Yes, I was thinking that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That actually changed my life, not just in music, but in general, where he's like, so Mark Oriot, who we had early on episode.
Amazing. He still needs to come back on.
One of my favorite buds. I know. He's killing it too. He just played Bluebird on a featured show and stuff like that. He's a great songwriter, but he did this podcast, and he said,
I remember
part of songwriting, because he's starting to write with some big
co-writes.
Yeah, co-writing with some big name writers and artists from like the 80s and stuff and 90s country people, and he was really nervous about it. And he said he had this weird realization because he went into this write with this guy, and the guy said, "Hey, I'm a little nervous to write with a younger guy,
like new opportunity."
Yeah, new opportunities. So hopefully this goes okay or whatever. But you listen to the episode if you want to. But Mark had this realization. He's like, "Oh, everybody's just nervous for everybody," and
it's called anxiety.
And I had this realization. Oh, everyone in the world is just thinking about their own anxiety. They're not thinking about your anxiety. Nope. They're thinking about their own. And I'm like, oh yeah. So no one cares about you is what I got from that. I mean that in the most Buddhist way, though.
I want to put that on a shirt, and I just don't know how. Nobody cares about you.
I mean that in a positive way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's super weird.
It just was so funny the way you said it.
I know.
You're like, just nobody cares about you. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
No one is thinking about you. Truly. It sounds bad, but
really, no, it's a good thing.
It actually is. It was relieving to me because I'm like, oh yeah. They're just worried about themselves.
Free.
Why am I so concerned about what they're thinking? Yeah, so it's true. It's like, so if you go into a co-write with some big name person or whatever, you're like, oh, like they're also nervous to write. Yeah. And they're also self-conscious about, their ideas and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, yeah, you might as well just let it out there. Like, who cares?
And that's, okay, and circle back. The topic of the episode.
Oh yeah, you almost took us off.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a little hard. I said no one cares about you. You said no one gives a fuck about you.
It's funnier my way. Anyway, no. At the end of the day, that is a huge. That was engraved in my brain so hard.
Yeah.
That's why when you said early in the podcast, I said, "Oh, it's Mark." I know that one because that one always stuck with us. But that's it for me making it. And the process of making it, if you will, technically, because as we discussed, I don't think there is you made it. Money is a good defining. Fame is defining of like, oh, you made it, but it's like Did you really? Because a lot of people hate that shit.
Yeah.
They just wanted to do the music. But some people want that shit, but not getting there. Yada, 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 yada. For us, it's being able to learn from these people that have done so much and learned so much, and we can learn from them without actually having to experience that. And you guys get to enjoy that and be able to learn from these people like we are.
Yeah.
Well, all in all, I feel like we're kind of.
This is what we learned.
We're going into circles right now.
You'll never make it, and no one cares about you.
Nobody fucking cares about you. That's a shirt.
You'll never make it, and nobody cares about you.
Add a fuck in there. Nobody fucking cares about you.
Wow, you can't put that on a shirt.
Well, you bleep it. You do the
stars.
Yeah. Or different symbols.
Anyway,
no. In all honesty, okay, we're losing track. We're gonna have to edit the fuck out of this episode. No. I just wanted to come back. Just to kind of, we're wrapping up and we're definitely going off on time. I don't even mean for the movie. I'm talking like I think we're going long, but
yeah,
like it's making it isn't just a oh, if you're happy you've made it. Fuck that. I disagree with that concept completely.
Mm-hmm.
I think happiness comes from satisfaction. Satisfaction comes from accomplishments. You made it when you've accomplished what you're trying to do. And sometimes those accomplishments need to be rectified or adjusted. Like how I did it, like with performance to composing. Sometimes those things need to be changed, but you've made it when you have successfully accomplished the goal that you are set forth. And it's not always some big motherfucking thing. Sometimes it's
not a single thing.
It's not a single thing. It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And those always add up. And you've made it when you feel satisfied that you have done what you set out to do.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I just dropped some shit. I'm out. Done, bitch.
All right, Johnny.
That was a pretty good ending, right?
Yeah, I'm glad we discussed this.
This is a weird one.
This is a good lesson for everybody.
Yeah, learn from us, the two idiots in fucking hats, and
because we made it.
We made it.
Look at us.
Technically, yeah, because we're doing what we want to do. We've accomplished many things.
Made this.
See, yes. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything to add, bitch?
I think that's rude that you just called me bitch.
Nobody fucking cares about you.
Oh, yeah. No one cares about me. That's relief.
That's
Zen. That's true Buddhist Zen.
No one cares about me.
Nobody cares.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Just no one cares about me.
No one gives a fuck about me.
Oh, see, now you're adding in the fuck.
Yeah, that was your idea.
I wanted to, and then you kept saying no, and I went, all right.
All right, we got to go see Superman. Y'all, make sure you like and subscribe and post comments because we need goddamn comments.
Give us the goddamn comments, you fucking bitches.
Whoa, don't be mean to them.
Nobody fucking cares about you.
Yeah.
That will be really funny if somebody completely missed that the initial joke and we just keep saying that.
Yeah. We should post just that.
Just nobody fucking cares about you.
So, thank you though for everyone that was commenting. We did have some great comments recently, so I love that.
Yeah.
And we got more videos and we got a shit ton of interviews lined up.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
I got really good. Quasi with a W.
Oh my god, that'd be a great rapper name. Quasi.
Oh, with Quasi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. I like that.
That'd be sick, right?
I like it.
Quasi.
It's a little too close to Jay-Z, but
or
Jay-Z. We'll discuss this later.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But with that said, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, 5 stars, comment.
All of the stuff, please. It helps so much when the social media interactions are going. It helps a lot for us.
Yeah. But
we appreciate that.
this was very informative.
Very educational. It was almost debates. We were debating. And you know where they debate?
We're the masters of debating.
Yes, I know where the joke's going.
Okay.
But you know where they debate? There's a lot of places
auditoriums.
Schools.
Oh, yeah.
They had debate clubs,
Yeah.
and discussions and all the things. But the problem with debate clubs at schools,
you can't drink during them.
No.
But
you can drink with us.
Drink with us.
Cheers.
Cheers.